Hello colleagues from the plastics and rubber industry. Welcome back to PRM-TAIWAN channel. This is Billy Paredes, and in this episode, PRM will tell you how Taiwan's 2 of 3 mainstreams can benefit the automobile industry in the world. Stay tuned. The automobile industry has a wide range of related industries and is divided into 3 mainstreams: the upstream, the midstream, and the downstream. But in this episode, we will mention the first 2 streams. So let's start with the upstream. It is basically integrated by the production of components, including casting, stamping, forging, machining, and heat treatment, and the combination of all these to produce products like lights, tires, sheet metal, aluminum alloy steel rims, hoods, bumpers, and many other parts for vehicles. At the moment, 10% of the Taiwanese manufacturers are OEM or original equipment manufacturer, but at present, domestic manufacturers are relatively improving their R&D and design capabilities and are moving towards the ODM or original design manufacturer production for large automakers, which can save mold development costs and provide bargaining power in the supply chain. In this industry, there are 2 kinds of markets: one who manufactures genuine parts, called as OES, and the other one called non-genuine parts, known as AM. Most of these Taiwanese auto parts manufacturers focus their after-sales maintenance parts services to the AM market, meaning they provide a high-quality copy of an existing part, making the price relatively low. These types of parts are usually used for modifications and replacement parts. In terms of certifications and permissions to sell AM components abroad, some countries like the United States require CAPA and MQVP for professional verification of AM components. Following these important requirements, many manufacturers in Taiwan have passed this CAPA certification, making it feasible to make business with other countries. The AM market is considered as one of the most increasing ones in the industry, since its gross profit margin comes mainly from consumers through retailers or repairing shops. So thanks to this, Taiwanese companies control the supply and demand of the global market, which has become Taiwan's potential. At present, Taiwan's overall automotive industry supply chain is complete. Taiwan's auto parts factories have continuously invested in research and development and improved production technology, and have been able to compete internationally and enter the supply chain of international car manufacturers. In the past, the European and American markets were mainly based on original parts, but in recent years, they have launched a new policy for the usage of AM parts that has allowed the auto insurance companies to change the parts produced by the AM factory when the car needs replacement parts. Now, let's talk about the second stream. The midstream of the automobile industry is the central assembly plant. The process of assembling automobiles includes body welding, painting, pre-assembly of some components, and finally the assembly of the whole vehicle. In the early days of domestic automobile, due to the immature technology, many automakers signed technical cooperation with foreign automakers. Most of the components were imported and assembled in bulk. Later, they were established with domestic automakers and began to introduce production technologies such as seats, suspensions, and transmission components. Expanding the export market, after Taiwan's entry into the World Trade Organization, manufacturers actively joined the global division of labor and began to try to export to Southeast Asia, as well as operating the Chinese mainland market. Through the cross-trade division of labor, Taiwan's technical power was gradually moved into mainland China in order to obtain mass production scale benefits. Now at present, there are around 2,500 vehicle manufacturers in Taiwan. Since the electric vehicle is the new trend for the future mobility, more and more traditional automakers are using strategic alliances to face the huge amount of resources, money, and time required for product transformation. This future mobility consists of 4 cores called Ks, which are connectivity, also called as Internet of Vehicles, autonomous driving technology, shared and electric vehicles. And Taiwan is being part of this product transformation through its technology and strategic alliances. In addition, Taiwanese manufacturers have some advantages in the electronics industry, making the automobile electronic products to have a navigation systems, multimedia, automotive imaging, and many others. Now, in the next episode, we'll be covering the third stream of the automobile industry and explaining more about how Taiwanese OEMs are doing to reduce carbon emissions for the industry. Also, on July 14 to 18, we'll be having a live stream at the Taichung Industrial Automation exhibition, and we'll be interviewing key players of the industry and understanding more about their new technological advances. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and if you're looking for a Taiwanese manufacturer for the automotive industry, leave us a message below or contact us via PRM-TAIWAN.com, and our team will provide you with the most suitable suppliers. See you in the next episode, and stay tuned.